To start, Guam Community College Board of Trustees, the monthly meeting. Today is October 21st, 2024. Let's start with the roll call, please.
Carlo Youngero, off island. Rose Reno.
Here.
Gina Ramos.
Here.
Yolanda Padranas. Here. Frank Ariola.
Here.
Richard Sablan. He's off island. Ada Bautista. She's in class. We have quorum. Dr. Mary Okada.
Here.
Kenneth Bautista.
Here.
Simone Bollinger. Here. Attorney Roland Montanona.
Here.
That's it.
All right, thank you, Berta.
You're welcome.
Let's all recite our mission statement. Guam
Community College
is a leader in careers and technical workforce development, providing the highest quality student-centered education and job training for white nation. Next is the approval of minutes, monthly meeting minutes of August 23, 2024. Berta sent it to all of us via email. You also have a copy. Okay, can I have a motion to approve the minutes? All right, second. All right, motion by Gina, second by Frank. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Any discussions related to the minutes? All right. Let's approve. Is there any communication?
No communication.
Okay. Public discussion?
No request for public discussion.
All right. Thank you. So let's move on to reports. So we'll start with President Okada's report.
Okay, so today is October 21st, and the financial status of the college really is based on the appropriations for fiscal year 24. And so of all of the funds that we have received, with the exception of the Manpower Development Fund. We're currently at 87% collected based on the appropriations for last month. General Fund, CIP Fund, the WICHE PSEP, and the MDF for 2022 is all received 100%. So we're at 87% on the MDF. We do know that they are processing the balance on fiscal year 2024. So we've not received any collections for this month yet, so we're tracking that as we go. So, okay, so that's for fiscal year 2024, and no receipts as of fiscal year 2025. In terms of the capital projects, there are two additional projects that are not specified under unfinished business. But basically, the CIP projects we have undergoing right now is the campus painting. So there are some buildings that will be painted. Currently, the contractor is working on water blasting and doing some minor repairs on the building, and they'll commence with the painting of many of the buildings, not all of them right now, in preparation for the accreditation visit. And they're just waiting for the paint to arrive in order for them to start that. So right now, we have two contractors that will be doing the painting. Surface Solution is one contractor, and Ian Corporation. So they will be painting buildings A, C, D, the cafe, and 2000. And then there are additional buildings under Surface Solution. And I don't have that detail right now. But both of them, again, have started, and the completion date is February 6th for Ian Corporation and February 16th for Surface Solution. In terms of the second project, and we'll eventually add this to the unfinished business as well, is the parking. So we received a grant from Department of Interior for a little over $2 million, And this basically is for a solar parking lot in Lot E.
That's good.
And then a PV system for Building D, which is where our computer classes and our IT infrastructure is. And so we're going through the processes right now, obtaining the clearances with federal agencies in order for us to begin that project. So we have to clear with 6 federal agencies before we start.
So we don't have any A&E or any of that, we just were awarded the money, so we're in starting
Yeah,
phases.
so I think we have to do the design as a
Good.
part of that for the parking garage, but it is a covered parking garage. Building D will include batteries. So that will be our first project that has any battery storage.
Are they planning on also putting the electric chargers there? Because it's,
I have to look to see
it
what
makes a
the
lot of
design,
sense,
I have
yeah.
to take a look to see what that design is. I know our initial discussions with Kiko Palacios, I know our initial discussion was to have, because we have 2 chargers right now for the 4 vehicles that we have, but they're the overnight charging.
Yeah.
And so I'll have to take a look to see if that will include some of the higher level charging.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So those are the CIP projects that are not specifically listed in unfinished business. In addition to that, we have been meeting with members of the paramedic community. There is a group, we call them the Paramedic Community Partners, and this is working with Joint Region, Guam Fire, the Navy, Army, National Guards, and representatives from Camp Bloss. So they're really supporting the institution's desire to become an accredited organization for paramedics, and so we're working through that with them. In addition to that, the procurement classes, the modules have been disseminated. There was a request from DOA for additional procurement courses, and so that the training for the first quarter has already been submitted to them. We are working with Department of Corrections, Director Fred Berdalio and Ms. Sarah Netidog to discuss educational courses for the employees at DOC. So oftentimes they have a hard time stepping away from DOC to take classes, and so we're looking at some possibility of offering courses inside.
Online courses?
We may consider online, but these are for the employees, and so we'll have to see how that all pans out.
It's interesting.
The interest is online and some face-to-face, and so as long as we don't exceed the 51% threshold required by ACCJC, then we'll have to balance that out. GCC now has signed the agreement with the National Institute for International Education to be the registered testing site for the test of proficiency in Korean. They call it TOPIK, IBT here on Guam. So that is a new testing that we will offer here on campus. And let's see, what else? Several grant opportunities have surfaced over the past several months, primarily as it focuses on renewable energy, solar, and the college is engaged in several of those discussions. We're not necessarily the lead on all of them, but because of the workforce development component, we are included in those particular projects. And the grant writers have been really busy. Patrick has been extremely busy, and as I said, his submission for the Department of Interior for that $2 million is there, and we've submitted at least 5 other grant proposals, and we're hoping to hear results from 3 of them by the end of October. One additional project that we've just received was to provide training, leadership training for women entrepreneurs in the Pacific. And not just here, but it includes Kiribati, Tuvalu, New Zealand, Australia. So we're working through those components now. The award is through the Department of State. And again, our first grant opportunity from the Department of State. The foundation did issue 10 awards for their scholarship funding, and the golf tournament netted over $25,000 on a recent golf tournament that was held at the Royal Palace in September. And so we're looking at other fundraising opportunities, to build up the funds for the foundation. The college is now engaged on the modernization to convert to SaaS. We signed off on the contract, and it's going to be an 18-month project. The start date for planning will be around March and April, and the official hands-on component won't begin until after graduation in May. So that'll be the launch of our approximately 18-month project to get modernization to the SaaS, which is software as a service for the college. We did have a conversation with a group called NETL, and they were doing an energy audit on 2 of the buildings here on campus, and so we're hoping to get those results soon.
Which building is that?
I'll have to check with Kiko what the buildings are, but we did have they did visit the campus on that.
That we're gonna do all
So hopefully with the energy audit, then we'll be able to identify other areas that we need to update in terms of.
Dr. Cotto, when was the last time we did an energy audit? It's gotta be 10 years or.
I wanna say during the ERA funding.
Yeah.
ERA funding in 2010 was probably the last time we did
It's a good opportunity
did
to
an audit.
see if we're actually saving money.
Yeah, that would be looking good.
So in terms of our free college initiative for the fall semester, although it had a rough start because it was a short time for rollout, we do have 4 that are in construction, 4 in accounting, 4 in IT, and 6 that are in education. So we're hoping to grow that by the spring semester. We do have 20 slots for each of those. And that's all I have, unless you have any questions.
Any questions from the board? No? All right, thank you so much, President Okada. Let's go to monthly activities report. Student trustee, I think she's here today. She's in class. Okay. Faculty advisor.
Good evening, everybody. Workloads were due October 1st to the deans, and the schedule for the spring was due October 14th to the registrar via the deans. So that process is rolling, and everything should have been submitted. We had our meetings for RPF and CGC, the Resources Planning Facilities, and then Council and College Governments. We've been meeting and moving forward with those. We had the accreditation meet and greet, and which I attended. It was nice. It allowed, I think, the accreditors, the team, to sort of restate what the shift in approach that they're taking towards accreditation. And there were a lot of people that attended that online. It was an online forum. We've had procurement trainings, program review, budget, a bunch of trainings to prepare, and the budget, at least for TSS, is due October 25th. I'm sure for TPS is also coming up. I didn't get that specific date, but that's the next big process thing that comes from faculty as far as classes, I think. We're right around midterm. And yeah, it's been a very quick semester.
Yeah. Before we know it.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving and
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Halloween, don't forget Halloween. That's it, thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Support staff?
So the support staff, we've been pretty much like running the semester, the spring semester, the fall semester. And come the end, latter part of October, we should be doing the early registration.
Oh, good.
And we're preparing to finalize the year-end process and the end of the semester and start of the new semester, prepping the classes and the campus already. And pretty much that's all for me to report.
Thank you. Board of Trustees, community outreach?
Meet and greet.
Meet and greet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I attended the St. Francis Catholic School Golf Tournament. I volunteered.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great time.
Yeah.
We also attended Astro.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, the meet and greet with the thing is a really, it's 100% board of trustees attendance, so it gives them a really good impression, and I think they're really happy to see us.
Any other feedback from that meeting?
So we did have a follow-up with the chair for the accrediting team, and they will submit their core inquiries to us in writing. They have identified 2 areas, but didn't want us to prepare anything until we actually get the official notice. And so as they mentioned during the meet and greet, the core inquiries have to deal with obtaining more information about our processes and identifying areas that may be exceeding or developing best practices. So Dr. Gina and I met with the team chair and the vice chair and the HCCJC liaison, and we're talking about the discussion. So they will be on campus on Tuesday for a full day, which is the day after the holiday, and the exit report will be at 10 o'clock the following day. So it's a day and a couple of hours for us here at the institution. So it's actually one full day and the exit, and so we'll send it to you via calendar so that you have it on your schedule. So the holiday is on the 3rd. They will be on site on the 4th, and on the 5th at 10 o'clock will be the exit report. They will be having another open forum that is available for all employees, any community partners, and the public if they want to come in to have a discussion about the community college with the peer review team. So we have 5 representatives that are coming, 1 from the region, 1 from Honolulu, and then the remaining 3 are from California that will be part of the team.
It's
And
coming close.
as they said, don't feel bad if they don't ask for an interview.
We're a bit happy with that, not to get an interview.
And Dr. Carter, I just wanted to comment how impressed I was with the support faculty with accreditation. There was so many people on that call, including, I believe, all the board members, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we all,
Yeah.
it's
And,
100% in the board member.
I gotta tell you, I was impressed with how they were impressed with our accreditation team.
So,
I mean, you could hear in their tone, and nothing's happened yet, but just the fact that they said that we're also kind of ahead of the rest of the community colleges when it comes to
Because
accreditation,
we are the pilots for the new standards
That's awesome.
and the new process. So the whole idea of shifting from the 128 standards from before
Good.
to now identifying in advance what the core areas of inquiry are, and that's the basis for the review, on-site review. And then just the whole idea of shrinking the teams from what used to be 12 to 13 individuals coming to the campus for the site visit down to 5, plus the liaison. So it's definitely a shift in how accreditation is viewed, but allows us to, once the core inquiries come through, that would be the basis of their actual on-site review here on campus.
yeah, I'm actually excited and also at the same time with great confidence. Our team there, you guys did so much work, and thank you so much. And the way my impressions with the comments is really, have confidence that we can do it.
President Okada, on the last day, their exit report, will they do that in front of the campus? Or
Yes, and so we will have it at 10 o'clock in the multipurpose auditorium,
Okay.
and they'll give their report, which would take no less, I would say no more than half an hour.
Right.
It's not a Q&A, it's
Okay.
here's what we found, and then they exit,
Okay.
and they leave the campus, and so, that's already we're just working on making the reservation, just clearing up everything. And I'll have a meeting with them, before they start their field work here, and then I will have a meeting with them right before that, open forum.
That's awesome. We also met, we able to attend Astro America. That's impressive that we have our students from GCC that is currently in training right now. And, you know, we're being a partner in this, I really look forward that we can, something that we can bring into Guam. It's an exciting thing also for us. Yeah, and I know you guys have a training, right, before the meeting? Or
Yeah, we
a
just
meeting?
we did updates as to where we are. I have received two, one MOA and MOU in terms of our partnership. As they mentioned during, there are 5 students that are currently at ATDM, which is a training facility in Danville, Virginia. 4 of those students are GCC students. 2 recently graduated from high school, GW. 1 graduated from the college, and 1 is currently a student at the college. And so they should be here, I would say, in the next about 3 weeks. They have a 2-week training that they'll be sent to the School of Mines in Colorado before they return home. So they've been there throughout the summer, and so they'll be coming back to Guam with the hopes that they get actual internships at this new Astro facility that they're going to be standing up in the next several months.
Yeah. The other thing I want to share is I have met the dean of the New York Institute, osteopathic medicine. They came here to Guam to do like a, I don't know, Jen, if they met with you guys too on the other insurance, but this is the dean that's coming over here. They were looking at, as part of our workforce development, to have the students come to Guam to do their training rotations, with the hopes that, actually we do have a Guam student doing the DO schools right now in that university. So hoping that when we do the training site for Guam, it's gonna be able to help us, you know, retain or attract our own students, you know, to go into a DO. So doctor of osteopathy, you know, we do have MD, and then we do have a DO. The DO program is less years than the MD, so this is one of our initiatives that hoping that we can attract some of the Guam students to go into that school and here to
What's a DO?
Doctor of osteopathy. Yeah,
So it's very
They're
similar to
doctors.
MD.
the same
So-
MD.
Yeah, just a little
Yeah.
bit shorter.
And their training is more into like osteopathic medicine.
More
stuff like that.
holistic.
Holistic,
They
yeah.
tend to not want.
And we do have a DO.
Yeah, they don't like pharma.
Yeah, we do have a lot of DOs in Guam. Yeah,
Yeah.
some of our good doctor has a
That's what
DOs in Guam.
Yeah.
So one of these exciting is, you know, we might have, you know, some students over here when they know that we have an opportunity for them to come back and train within our own community, and we also be able to retain and recruit. So that's still a partnership as part of our workforce collaborative development here in Guam. So they did meet with the governor. That's part of our initiative. Yeah.
But the
So
rotation.
they're coming in here. They're gonna come here in spring or early, yeah, and we're targeting to have the first, you know, at least 4 students to rotate here in August of 2025.
At the GMH, GRMC, or
GRMC.
public health?
Yeah, so GMH, GRMC, the
Okay.
clinics.
Oh, clinics.
Because the clinics
Okay.
for primary care,
Yeah.
actually, we're really looking for a primary care provider, which is a big need right now, okay, across the nation, so more so here in Guam. So we'll share that information as we, you know, as it evolves. Okay, thank you so much. Anything else on the unfinished business?
Yes, let me give you an update on the construction projects, starting off with the wellness center. So the wellness center, so we just have to complete the habitat assessment plan to comply with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife request. So that has been sourced through TRNA, and once that report has been submitted, then that's the last piece for us to complete our application for USDA.
Do they have a timeline?
I think it's 30 days. We
30.
gave them, yeah, so it should be by the end of this month.
Thank you.
That's the wellness. Then building B, so building B is currently at 83.79% complete. The projected completion is December 31st.
Wow.
And you can see it out in front of the campus, it's almost done. So they're working right now on installing the air conditioning and the exhaust ducts and the fans, the DDC controls, the fire alarm system and the lighting fixtures. And so that's coming along quite well.
Almost done.
Workforce Development Center in Varagata is currently at 27% complete. And 27% complete, and right now they're working on the installation of the gypsum wall, reinforcement of the slabs and the beams, and the concreting of the mezzanine extension. So WDC is at 27. Culinary arts is also coming along at 69.41% completion. So culinary arts and baking center, they are expecting the roof to arrive this month.
Okay.
So hopefully that will actually move that project along. The completion timeline is April 24, 2025. Building 2000 generator, the only thing we need to finalize is the fuel port and the GPA load bank test. And that would be, that project is basically done, we're just finishing up that one piece.
You said load test?
Yeah, because it's a GPA load test,
Yeah.
we have to do it based on the schedule to make sure that when the power goes off, the generator kicks in through the.
For the fire pump? Correct.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
so
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
We usually
that's a
do
fuel
that.
port. Okay, and that's all I have on unfinished business.
Okay.
Hey, Dr. Carter, for the wellness center, do we have left the architectural drawings? Just,
It's done,
yeah, I'd like to see it.
okay, we will forward that to you.
I can come here. I don't want to waste anybody's stuff.
Thank you. Then let's move to your business.
Okay, so on your business, the first one is every year Bertha puts together a Board of Trustee annual fiscal calendar from October 24th to 2025.
Yeah.
And that basically has dates, preliminary dates for your board meetings, identify what's due to the legislature based on the Budget Act, identifies months for BOT policy reviews. And then when you do the election, we've got the accreditation visit on here.
Yes.
The college assemblies that are coming up, one in November, one in March, and then of course, graduation in May. And then, so this is just a placeholder for what's due, what's coming up, and just to keep track of what's also required to submit to the legislature, the OPA, and the governor. This is just for your approval.
Yeah. Subject to change.
Okay.
So,
I'd like to,
motion.
motion, yeah, to approve the annual fiscal year calendar, October 2024 through September 2025.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Calendar approved.
Good job, Bertha.
Thank you, Berta. Next, on the new business, Board of Trustee travel.
Yes, so the first travel is approval from the board for the chairman to participate in the ACCJC 2030 strategic goals of transparency, storytelling, and value literacy. So ACCJC has invited each college up to 5 participants to participate at Honolulu Community College. And it is it's gonna be held on October 29th. And they have identified funding, they got a grant to reimburse $1,000 per participant, so each institution. And so the chairman, we just need the board's approval for the chairman to represent.
Yes.
And the second part of that is APAPS for Asian Pacific Association for Fiduciary Studies. This is connected to the GCC Foundation Board, and there have been opportunities for the GCC Board of Trustees to participate. And so if you are interested, we just need a motion to approve the individuals that may be electing to attend that APAPS conference in November.
So, a motion,
to approve both the APAPS and the ACCJC regional.
fiduciary.
A second.
All right.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Say aye. That's actually a good. Next is the approval for president travel request.
And so this is the same thing, the ACCJC travel in October. On the 29th.
So we need a separate motion for the, president travel request, please.
I move to approve the president's travel report.
All right, all right. All in favor? Say
Aye.
Okay. Thank you. Any other things on questions and discussions? Let's move to executive session.
Thanks, Ken.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ken.
I need a motion though.
My motion.
Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
To move to executive session.
Thank you.
All right.
They're ready.
Ready? Brenda?
It is in policy.
Okay.
That's why it's.
The motion to
I move.
resume to open session?
Yep.
All right.
Yes, ma'am?
Yes. Okay. All right,
Motion to accept the president's report.
so we have, we need a motion to accept the president's report.
Second.
All right. Thank you, all in favor?
Aye.
The next one is also a motion to accept the president's evaluation, performance evaluation report. All right,
Aye.
okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I think you can identify what her evaluation is, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, all right, so the evaluation for our president is, today's perfect score, it's 50/50. And we really, again, in behalf of the rest of the board, we thank you so much for all your work, and we continue to be here to support you in any way we can. In any way we can.
Well done.
Yeah, and,
Congratulations.
thank you so much and congratulations, and we couldn't be proud to be working alongside with you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the board's support in everything that the institution actually has done over the past several years. As I finish up 17 years now with the college, or as the president for the college, it really has been it's very good when you have a board that supports all the efforts that the various departments do, all the curriculum development that is being done by faculty, our focus on workforce development, and a focus really on our strategic plan. And in next month, the college will be updating start the process of updating our strategic plan, and as that is completed, then I'll adjust my goals accordingly. We do know that there's a big emphasis right now to continue on workforce development, so that'll still be a major pillar. It's how we approach the different requirements for workforce development, whether it be building from the high school into post-secondary and offering, additional courses in line with what the needs are for industry. And so we're looking at all of those things as we start to build those pillars. But I really appreciate the support and really the team that we have here in terms of building the capacity for this institution, not just in the in the facilities that you see, but also the students that we're able to attract and help support. So thank you very much for that.
Really, thank you so much for your leadership and commitment for those 17 years, and we're counting more years, right?
20 sounds good.
I know. Keeping it up.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, Anna, anything else?
So I wanted to note, I should have done it earlier, but SHRM, our Guam chapter, just finished up our elections, and Athol is our new elected board secretary. He's doing our right now. So we're trying to solicit Clarissa, but it was too early in her career, which is so she declined. But yeah, we're happy to have her back on our board.
She used to serve at the board?
She was our treasurer when I first joined, so 7 years ago.
Oh, wow.
8 years.
Oh, okay, all right. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
That's good. Okay, anything else? More? All right, so we're all doing good. And can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, that's it. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.